how are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. I'm Officer Perez. I'm with St. Pete. Your registration's expired,
yes,
like 2022.
Yeah, I already got a ticket for it.
Oh, for real?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let me see your driver's license, and then, are you the registered owner, or is this someone else's? Okay.
Yes,
you just moved to the area, or you just...
I'm down here with my aunt, just helping out for a while.
Oh, okay. Let me see your updated insurance card, if you have it. And if you have...
I don't think I have it on me.
And if you have it on your phone, that works too, if you have a digital copy. Would you be able to step out for me real quick? So I'm just noticing a few signs of impairment. I want to make sure you're good to drive, okay?
Yes, I just got off work.
Okay, yeah.
Just got off Murphy's. I work at the Murphy's USA. You closed at 11 o'clock.
Okay. All right. Would you mind if I take a look at your eyes real quick? All right, I'll have you come to the front of my cruiser, okay? I'll just have you stand in front of my grill, and then just turn and face me, okay? I'll have you stand in a relaxed position, your feet together, arms to your side. Do you wear contacts or glasses?
No, ma'am.
All right. Do you have any blindness in either eye? Do you see my blue light?
Yes.
What I would like you to do is look at my light with your eyes only. Don't move your head. I'm just going to make several passes in front of your field of vision. Just look directly at that light for me, okay? I'm going to go up twice, just continue to follow as I go up. So I'm going to make 2 circles around your face. I'll come in fairly close to the bridge of your nose, but I won't touch you, okay? If you feel like your eyes are going to cross, just let them cross, okay?
Okay.
One more time. I'd just like to verify all of your information is correct on your driver's license, okay? I know you said you're helping your aunt out. Are you staying with her right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Does she live here in Pinellas, or
yes,
what's a good address for you?
Her address, I don't... You won't be able to send to the address on my license?
Is that still good? Are you still kind of back and forth? Do you still get mail at Memphis? Okay. And how do you pronounce your first name?
Marquise.
Okay. I'll have you come over here, okay? So I'm just going to get some basic information from you, and I have 2 additional field sobriety tests, okay? Can you spell your first name for me?
DEMARQUISI.
Do you have a middle name?
Chantel.
Okay.
SHANTEL.
Okay. And your last name?
Yes, ma'am.
When is your birthday? About how tall are you?
About 5'6".
And how much do you weigh? Just ballpark.
Like 120.
Alright. Were you born in Tennessee?
Yes.
Oh. And what's a good phone number for me? And you said you work at... Okay, what do you do there?
I'm a cashier.
Okay, alright. Are you the registered owner of your Toyota? Alright. Is that a Camry?
Avalon.
Avalon, alright. Do you feel sick or injured this evening? And do you have any physical defects? Are you diabetic? Epileptic? Do you see a doctor or dentist outside of routine care? And are you taking any medications? How would you rate your overall health, good, fair, or poor? And do you have any injuries that affect your day-to-day activities, like going to work, going to the gym, grocery store, anything of that sort? Alright, so like I said, I have 2 additional field sobriety tests if you'd like to follow me over here. Do you see this yellow chalked line? Alright, so I'll have you stand at the end of that yellow line over here and you'll turn and face the line, okay? So let me explain and demonstrate the exercise for you. I'll ask if you have any questions. If you have any, I'll clarify anything, okay? So the very first thing I'd like you to do is place your left foot at the end of that yellow. Oh yeah, you're good, yeah. So this will be the starting position. Yep, so yeah, left foot at the end of the yellow line, right foot. Yes, ma'am. Yep, that's perfect, right there. And then place your right foot in front of your left with your heels and toes touching, and then keep your arms down to your side, okay? I would like you to stand in that position until I tell you to begin. Do you understand? Okay. When I tell you to begin, I would like you to take 9 heel-to-toe steps down the line. It's going to look just like this. 1, 2, 3, and so on until you get to 9. Once you reach that 9th step, keep your front foot on the line. Remove your back foot from the line to make a series of small steps like this to turn around. And take 9 heel-to-toe steps right back down the line, just like this. 1, 2, 3, and continue until you get to 9. Once you reach that final 9th step, simply step off the line. The exercise is complete. While you're doing this, I'd like you to look down at your feet, count each of your steps out loud, keep your arms down to your side, and once you start walking, don't stop. Do you have any questions?
No.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I think I got it.
Okay, yeah. Ask me. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask me, okay? So from this, if you're able to get back into that starting position, right foot in front of your left, and then you may begin from here, okay?
Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You said 9, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, so I have one more exercise for you. It's the one-leg stand, so you don't have to worry about the line. I'll just have you stand with your feet together, arms to your side, okay? When I tell you to begin, I would like you to raise either foot, whichever one you feel most comfortable with, okay? It's going to look just like this, approximately 6 inches off the ground. I'd like you to keep your foot parallel to the ground, legs straight, arms down to your side, and I'd like you to look down at your foot while you're counting out loud, 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop, okay? If you happen to drop your foot like this, which I don't want you to do, make sure you raise that same foot back up and continue counting where you left off, okay. 1004.
You say you want to count to what?
Just continue to count until I tell you to stop, okay? It's a 30-second test, but you're just going to keep counting until I tell you to stop, so I keep track on my stopwatch, okay? While you're doing this, I don't want you to hop, sway, or use your arms for balance, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm on your time. Whenever you raise your foot, I'll start my watch, okay?
Let's go. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010. 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016.
Alright, stop. You can relax, okay? I'll have you come to the front of my cruiser, alright? I have a couple questions I would like to ask you, just to kind of better understand your evening and kind of how we got to this point. My questions are very direct, so before I ask you any questions, I need to advise you of your rights, okay? So you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have him or present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements Do you understand each of those rights I've explained to you? Having those rights in mind, would you like to speak with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you said you got off of work at 11. What time does your shift usually run?
Well, I do have 2 jobs.
Oh, okay.
So my first job, I do work at, I'm a return specialist.
Oh. Okay.
So I work there from 8, and I get off at 4:30, and I go to my other job at 5. And the store closes at 11, I might leave around 11:20, something like that.
Okay, so I'm not too familiar with the store. Is that here in St. Pete or right outside the city?
Pinellas Park.
Pinellas Park?
Right in front of the wall.
Okay, alright. Did you have anything to eat for dinner tonight?
Last time I ate was on lunch.
Okay.
Well, my lunch is my first job.
Lunch? Okay. Alright, and you're on your way home from here? Okay. Okay. Alright, so when I was behind you on Gandy, so I could smell the odor of burned marijuana coming from your car, okay?
Yes.
And then I noticed your registration tag was expired. Do you typically smoke on a daily basis, or?
Yeah, I do, like, late night shifts.
Okay, how much would you do you smoke per day, would you say?
Probably like less than a gram, like a little, probably like less than a.
Okay, is it typically first thing in the morning, or do you usually take it towards the end of your day to kind of help you relax? Or?
Right before I go to bed.
Right before you bed? Okay, alright. Yeah, I've talked to people, they're back and forth. Sometimes it helps them start their day, and then sometimes it helps them like mellow out at the end before bed. So, okay. How long have you been smoking? Like, when did you first start smoking? Like teenage years?
Yeah, probably about 16.
16? Okay. Do you take any prescription medications? No? Okay. Do you have any injuries that affect you going to work or anything? You're in logistics, you said, correct? Is that like moving stuff around, or?
Well, basically they sell wine products and coffee products.
Oh, okay. Do you like deliver to stores, or?
They have clients and different customers.
Okay. Are you in charge of any type of stocking or anything?
Well, I'm on the ICQ-18, but I'm the return specialist, like I did with the return specialist.
Oh, okay. All right. When you smoke, how does that typically make you feel?
This is just helping me go to sleep.
Okay. All right. Okay. Without looking at your watch, what time do you think it would be right now?
Probably about 12 o'clock.
Okay. All right. I think that's it. So what I would like you to do, you just face my windshield, all right? Place your hands behind your back. You're under for driving under the influence. So from here, going back to the station, I'll give you the opportunity to provide a breath sample, and then after that, I have another question I would like to ask you. So that'll be to provide a urine sample, okay? Do you have anything in your pockets that I need to know about? Okay. Any knives or needles that would poke or stick me? Okay. Do you always smoke in your car?
Well, late night sometimes.
Okay. Does Tennessee have like a medicinal, like for medical purposes that you could smoke, like with a prescription? Okay.
Will I be able to bomb myself out or anything?
Yes, you will. Since you haven't been arrested in Pinellas County, it's case by case.
So probably tomorrow?
It may be like an ROR, but they will make that determination up at the jail. We don't assess bond amounts or anything like that. Do you have any valuable property that you'd like to go with you in your car? Any type of electronics or any other wallets? Okay. We'll just come back to this side, all right? Can you check the car really good? Sure.